guys, Warchild V1 here with some My Summer Car. All right. So this game is an early access game, blah blah blah. You know the rules whenever it comes to that. You can laugh at its mistakes. It has many mistakes, trust me. This game is hilarious. It's freaking awesome. Shut up, music. We'll frowny face that music right there. I'm going to just pick a generic color because we are going to spray paint our car when it's all ready. If you don't know what this game is, you're just going to have to watch the video because you cannot explain the craziness that is this game. So let's go ahead and name myself. My name is War. That's my last name. First name is Chris. That's me. Hey, what do you know? Everything's real. All right, so right here, this game has a permadeath. I'm going to go ahead and turn off permadeath. That way, when I die, it's not if, when I die, we'll at least be able to continue. All right. Sorry if you heard a cat. I got a dog attacking a cat right now, and that's quite annoying. I'm sorry. So let's begin the game. Oh, this is horrible. All right, we're just going to skip this. This is you being born in the same car that you're building. You could imagine. Imagine a watermelon squeezing through the hole of a lemon. Doesn't quite fit, does it? But that's like having a baby. Watermelons don't fit there. All right. So this is My Summer Car. This is a full survival simulator. It even comes with a case of beer and Polish sausage. We're actually going to go ahead and bring the beer with us and go outside and take a look at this job that we have, which is the car. You always want to keep your beer with you because this is Polish simulator. You never know. Finnish simulator. You never know when you're going to want a beer. That is how it is in Finland. Lots of beers be drank, I guess. And got this nifty little trash can. All right, so that's my handyman van. I'm borrowing my van from my uncle. It says it right here. What this game is don't be lazy. Fix your dad's old car. Uncle's blue van can be loaned. Don't drink any alcohol. We'll come back when we get bored. Yours, Mom and Dad. So Mom and Dad will be back when they feel like it, when they get bored. This is my bedroom if you'd like to see it. Dun, 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 dun. We have I would think that's like Garfield, ball field. I don't know if it's different in Finland, but whatever. This is the map of the whole area that we're in, and we live right here in the middle. None of this really matters right now yet. Just wait. This game is freaking excellent. Oh my god, this game is good. It's kind of stupid how ridiculous this car is and how much work it takes to put it together. We will be doing some fine-tuning on some editing with my editing skills on this, but we literally have to build a car into this body and frame. I say frame, here's part of the frame right here, the subframe. You literally have to build this car from scratch, and oh my god, it is tedious. Like, check this out. Alright, this is my toolbox. It is not one size fits all. This is literally a simulator, dude. So, like, say you need a size, I don't know, 10 wrench, spanner as they call it. Size 10. Then you gotta switch it out for whatever size you need. It is seriously that ridiculous while you're working on this car. Every piece, look at this. This is the whole car. There's all the steering and suspension right there in the sub-chassis. There's part of my dash. Here's this part of the dash. We get to choose which gauge we want. Do we want a clock or do we want a tachometer? We want a tachometer. And this is how it works. You just kind of... You go until you see a check mark, which I saw it for a minute, but I crouched and screwed all that up. Now it's in there. But the thing is, you still got to bolt it in place. So like here on the back, it has these little probably size 8s or something. I actually have to wrench those bastards down. So hopefully I remember to do... Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully I remember to do that whenever it's time for me to put the dash in. But until then, I'm just going to go put this back so I don't accidentally lose a tachometer while I'm driving. So here's the engine. All this is the engine. We have to build the freaking engine from scratch. It's quite cool. This is a simulator of all sorts. I don't even know how to explain it any more than that. It is a septic tank sucking simulator. It's a car building simulator, car driving simulator. Let me show you some of this. So say we get in our uncle's blue van. We get in. All right, yeah, we always climb through the roof. Don't worry about that. So you have to enter driving mode. Not a big deal, right? All right, so to start this thing, it's a diesel. So you have your choices. You either just turn on the ignition and wait for this, where's the spark? Oh, there's the glow plug light. You either turn it on and wait for the glow plug light, or you just sit here and crank on it and pump the gas. Oh, messed up. You can sit here and pump on the gas pedal. Come on, buddy. Got it. Oh! Almost got it. Got it. All right. So this is what our van looks like. All right, it's more than that. You have to shut the door. And it's more than that, because watch. You can shut the door. It looks shut. That ain't shut. If we drive around, it's going to flop all around. You have to pull it until you hear it. All right, check this out, though. Let's enter driving mode. You have to release the handbrake. You have to put the damn thing in gear. And we got it in gear. We released the handbrake. I guess we can go. Yep. Second gear. Almost every vehicle is a manual in this game. And I'm just taking you down the street over here. Oh, shit. Missed my turn. So, this right here is my poop sucking truck. We use it to suck poop out of septic tanks. And that's one way that we can actually make money. Let me show you this. This is the poop sucker. This thing, when it comes to driving, that is easy. This, a little more difficult. Let me get in here. So we have the gear shifter, and we have a range selector, and we have all these other buttons and doodads that do different things. Oh, right. So this vehicle, I just learned this today. See how the back tires are up? You get better gas mileage when the tires are up. But you can flip a switch inside and it lowers these back tires. And you get worse gas mileage, but the thing actually gets really good traction. Like I said, it's a poop sucker. So we actually got to hook this up and drain people's septic tanks. And then we can literally flip this nozzle on top of a cop car if we want and drain all the poop. It's that fun. So let's go ahead and just put this back. So as I was saying, this thing has the regular gear selector 1 through 4, and then you have to switch the range of the gears with another freaking switch, and then you're in the high gears instead of the low gears. So low 1 through 4, then high 1 through 4. That thing is a doozy. What's worse is this tractor. Oh my god, the controls on the tractor. But I played this game enough that I feel like I know what I'm doing. I know how to make some money. It's the finish simulator, and we can headbutt our way into victory. What do I mean by that? Whoopia! You can headbutt into things. It's called a finish headbutt. I learned that from Gray Still Plays. So if you hear me calling it a finish headbutt, that is not me copying him. That is me simply believing what he says. This is a finish headbutt. You can headbutt your way into things. You want to know what's in your engine compartment? Headbutt your way in. See what's in there. Or just take it apart. But currently, I don't believe we can take apart all these other cars. Is it still running? Oh yeah, I never even took it out of gear. Alright. In second gear, let's drop down one. So I have actually programmed this to work with my Steam controller. That is very much not what I'm doing right now, though. Cars drive like they're driving on butter if you have them in first gear off-road. So it's like slipping and sliding like you're playing in an oil... Yeah, as you see. So let's go to the road over here. I'm trying to counter it. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to head back home. I'm going to start putting my car together a little bit. And I'm going to do a little bit of this off camera. I'll put a couple pieces on it so you can see. But trust me, it's literally a couple hours of building to build this whole car. And we have to make a trip to the store to finish it. We'll just shut it off. I'm not that worried about the e-brake. I'm pretty sure we're on pretty flat land here. We can go to the store. We can load this up with gas, groceries, oil, coolant, all that stuff. But we're going to do that here in a little bit. I was just showing you. We can open the side or you can even open the back. Whatever helps you the most. What time is it? It's beer time. Let's finish beer time. Let's see. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Come on, boy. Oh, I think I made it. I think I made it. All right. Now that we're leaning back and forth a little bit woozy, let's go ahead and start this. So this is a full simulator game. It's not just car mechanic sim. It's way more than that. It's a survival simulator. You have to eat. You have to drink. You have to urinate. In fact, that's how you save the game. You urinate. Let's just grab this and slide it up under here until you get a check mark. It puts it in the place for you, which is quite useful. And then I got to figure out what size wrench this actually takes. Let's see. Is it one I already have out? I doubt it. It is. Then you scroll your mouse wheel to tighten it. It doesn't make these blatantly obvious. So, like, I know that there's one over here because I've done this a few times. But you don't see it until you aim just right. It's right there. So, these screws that are so easy to miss, I drank, so I'm kind of leaning back and forth. These screws, they're so easy to miss. If you forget them, you're going to be in trouble when you go to drive this car or sometimes even start it. I had a problem with a major oil leak, and it had to do with one of the bolts on my oil pan wasn't all the way tight. And same for, I had a gas leak. I thought my car was just a gas guzzler. No, it's because there was a bolt that goes between the gas tank and the fuel line that I mounted on, and I forgot to tighten that nut. Therefore, it was leaking gas everywhere. I was wondering why, while I was trying to tune the carburetor, why it was acting so bad. This thing, you have to align the front wheels. You have to tune the carburetor. You have to tune the valve train by adjusting rocker arms, which are somewhere. Huh. You see them? Oh, I was looking right at them. I thought that was a camshaft. Where the hell's the cam? Oh, right next to the crank. So you have to actually adjust the lifters on the rockers and everything. You have to adjust the belt in which you put the alternator on. You have to adjust it until it starts squealing and loosen up a little. It is a big pain in the ass. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start throwing this car together. You guys, seriously, trust me, you would be very, very bored if you sat here and watched me doing this. I'm just going to put some of it together for a little bit, and I'll let you guys know when I'm going to the store, and you guys can come with me. You'll see it's quite a long drive to the store, but we're going to do it when we have to. It's about, what, a 5-10 minute drive real time to get to the damn store. There it is. And when we get there, we have some stuff that we need to buy to finish up this car, as well as, damn it, right there. As well as, I just happen to have the right size wrench out, by the way. Trust me, it's a real pain in the ass figuring out what size goes to what. So, yeah, I have to get food while I'm there, as well as 2 more cases of beer, fan belt, some coolant, some oil, some brake fluid. I mean, it's a damn simulator, dude. So, oh, right, I don't have my wrench out. I was like, I can't tighten it. Oh, I heard a fly. And I'll probably buy some bug repellent while I'm there. That'll help with the flies. That, and you can kind of wash yourself. I'll show you that here in a little while. All right, guys, here's an example of stuff that you can do. Hello, I would like to buy a flatbed load of firewood. Can you deliver them anytime? That is something I'm actually not going to do. It can make you a lot of money. I don't know. I might do it. If I do, I'll chop up the firewood off camera because, oh my God, it's like chopping firewood. It takes a long time. I literally have to load a flatbed full. I don't know. But on the map, they put a little dart. That's where he's at. I live over here, like I said, right there. Yeah, I'll show you guys that if I decide to do it. Here's the progress we've made on the car so far. I figured the phone rang, so I'd go answer it and show you guys. But I've added a steering rack in here. Got my spindles on and my discs and my brakes. I'm working on adding my suspension. This is my strut tower, I guess you would call it. Well, strut tower's up here, but this is my struts. So, oh, this was front left. Hold on. Yeah, so this is where we're at. I'm slowly adding pieces to the car. I'm going to do this real fast before it freaks out. The car can freak out if it's not sitting right. Come on, come on. You got this. You got this. There we go. There, now it's not going to sit all crooked and stuff. So, yeah, now I got to tighten it down up here, tighten it down here, add some tie rods to the steering rack that also connect to the strut. And, yeah, I'll be back. as you see, my hunger, urine, fatigue, and dirtiness is slowly going up. I've been drinking beer as I go, so I'm not getting thirsty. I will see you guys when those meters are a little higher and it's about time that we have to make the run to the store. So I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, we're back. I've gotten all my front suspension completely done. I've already put in my 2 CV shafts or half shafts, whatever you want to call them. Just got to wait till I have an engine and transmission in there. But yeah, got my front suspension done as well as tie rods and all that. We will have to adjust the tie rods once we get down to driving. And now I'm working on the back suspension. These are the, I guess, suspension arms. I don't know what you call them, but I'm gonna finish headbutt. Yeah, and I still don't see very well. But there's one bolt here. I was just kind of showing you guys where I'm at right now with the car. There it is. See, if you don't know that these bolts are there, you're in trouble because they make it that easy to actually miss them. So you kind of want to finish headbutt your way in. That's the Q key. Sometimes that helps you actually see what you're looking for. What a finish headbutt is it's what do they call it? They call it like lean or something like that. You're really just kind of leaning forward. Reach, that's what they call it, reach. You're just leaning forward, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at so far. Fatigue, hunger, urine, all that's doing just fine. So we're actually getting somewhere. All right, and this goes back here on the little bump stop that we have. Come on, give me a check. Give me a check. Oh, give me a check. There it is. Oh, lifted that side. Let's lift the other before something gets wrecked. When this car starts getting bouncing, it can really get you in trouble. It can actually damage the body, and then you got to go to a body shop and pay to get it fixed. So you kind of want to keep the sides even. That's the thing when you go to put tires in the thing, you know. It could bounce around because one tire's up in the air, this and that. That's where we're at so far, though. I mean, I don't know. It's probably one of the best car mechanic sims I have ever played. Period. I missed. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Alright guys, well, we got all the suspension done on this beast. Complete suspension package, yes! We got springs, we got struts, we got freaking shocks in the back. We got everything that we need. Now, it's time to actually start working on the engine. So I've already came and sat the block up here. It's just a little 4-cylinder. And now I'm going to start working on piecing together this engine. Let's put in the crankshaft. You just kind of jam it up in there because this is like super realism mode. Maybe you don't. You think I have to like turn this upside down maybe? Yes. Alright, let's put the crankshaft in. Give me the check, give me the check. Blam! Crankshaft in. Yeah, this game is seriously this picky. Main bearing 1. These all matter which one goes where. 1 is on one of the ends, I would imagine, but hold on. I think I need to scoot back. That way I can scoot a little closer to the table when I do this. Come on. Give me a check. Blam! So now I'm going to have to figure out what size nuts or what size screws these main bearings have. Main bearing 2, well, we know where that goes. That's right there. The main bearing 3. But literally, this game is very, very, very technical with building, with driving, with everything. And it looks like it's going to be 6 9mm bolts. If you're wondering how we look this up, we just go on the wiki. And it literally tells you piece by piece. And actually, if you know nothing about cars, I bet you could still figure this out. There you go. It gives it to you in the order that you would need. You can do this in any order you please, but it gives you in the order that you should do to get this all done correctly. My daughter has built me an engine, and it runs great. It purrs like a kitten. Once you do put in the engine, you do have to adjust the valves and adjust the carburetor's tuning and all that. But we'll do that once we get to it, and I'll do that all on camera. In the meantime, I'm going to continue putting this together. My game plan is, it's almost nighttime. See, the sun's going down. This is dynamic timing. It's almost nighttime. We're getting hungry. We're getting thirsty. I could drink more beer, or you can actually headbutt the faucet and sit here and drink, and your thirst goes down. I love headbutting things. It makes life easy. If you're hungry, you can eat some of this finished sausage here. Fatigue helps with, you got to sleep for fatigue. In fact, if it's nighttime and you're tired, you can come here and watch the TV. If you're not tired enough, watch some Topless Gun, and this'll help you get tired for the night so you can sleep the whole night through. One thing I've learned, it's really good to unplug your phone at night because there's this drunk guy that likes to call you. He will literally wake you up in the middle of the night asking for a ride from the bar to his house. And that is annoying. Who needs that shit? Here, let's turn on our garage lights. There we go. Now I can see a little better. So I'm going to continue working, and you guys can come with me whenever I'm going to bed, and when we head to the store tomorrow, I will show you the whole drive, or at least most of it, this one time, and after that I'm not going to force you to watch because it's a long drive. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to continue working on putting together this engine. There's a head gasket right here. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few, and man, this game is just awesome though, I'm telling you. It really is. Really, really is. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. Alright guys, well, nighttime is upon us. It is coming around the corner. Here's how much of the engine we got together. We've actually done quite well. We're getting there, we're getting there. I need to go buy the belt. It's the alternator belt / water pump belt. And then you actually have to adjust the tension of the belt by tightening and loosening this alternator. Oh my god, right? It's like real life. Still need to mount headers on it and an oil pan, and still got a couple things to do in a starter, and I need to make the gearbox. It's down here. You get all of that put together so we can... Holy shit, I'm stupid. Holy shit, I'm stupid. Look. See what happens when you're not using a guide? I'll just have to take the head off. It's not that big of a deal. Take off the rocker arms, take off the head gasket, put the damn pistons in. Wow, I'm smart. I are baboon. Alright, so all I was going to try to show you guys is that it is nighttime upon us. I don't know this for a fact, but I hear that you kind of want to close up that thieves can come around. I don't know how true that is, but let's go ahead and shut that. Somewhere we have light switches so it's not so dark in this finished house. I know I keep calling it finish this, finish that, but that's what it is. Here's our only clock that I know of so far. And as you see, it's about 11:30. I'm going to go ahead and eat this sausage. Yum. We're going to go ahead and drink this water. Headbutt! Right into the wall. Oh, but that was some good water. And we're going to go ahead and urinate and save game. And then we're going to sleep for the night. You know what? We can urinate after we sleep. Let's go ahead and sleep. You just kind of plow down into bed. That's okay. That's how Finnish people do it. It's pretty darn realistic in this Finnish simulator. One cool feature about this game is you can add your own music to the actual games folder. It has a spot for it. You add your own music, you can import it, and when you turn on radios, it plays the music that you put in the game. So I could actually bring this boombox outside, hit play, and listen to my own music while working on a car, which is quite cool. We got a basketball that we can play with in that basketball hoop back there, and it has pretty damn good basketball physics. Here's something cool. You have a car parts magazine. We can actually order stuff out of this magazine for the car. And, in fact, hold on. Let's go ahead, and we're going to need this in the long run. It's a fuel ratio gauge. I'm going to order it, place the order. When you place the order, all it does is put it in an envelope. This is 1995, remember. So we have this envelope that we now need to take to the post office and mail it. Once we mail it, then we have to wait for the guy to call us and say that our parts came in the mail. Just kind of drop it through the window there. We'll take our beer with us because we're about to go on a Finnish journey. I know. I hope I'm not insulting anyone by saying finish this, finish that. But I love it. This Finnish place is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and pee and save the game. Oh, you ready? You ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it feels so good. My dirtiness is going up. That just means more flies. We'll be okay. Oh, much better. Now, the only way to save currently is to save and quit, so saving. All right, so we're done. We're done urinating all in here. Oh, got a couple little drips. All right, my dirtiness has gone up, and you cannot wash your hands to do anything about that. I'll show you how to fix dirtiness in a little bit. Right now, I'm not that worried about it. What I am worried about is we need to go to the store. We have 3,000 marks. That's not a lot of money, but it's enough to buy what we need to buy. So I already ate all the food that we had. Let's just kind of toss that letter down there. I'll show you where it ends up. My daughter had to show me where it was because I couldn't find it. So we're going to enter driving mode. We're going to look at the ignition. You can wait for the glow plugs to warm up, or you can just crank on it and pump that gas pedal. Come on. You got this? Got it. All right. And our car can actually have problems once we start it up where it doesn't want to idle correctly and all that. That's why I ordered that fuel to air ratio gauge. That will make a big difference. All right, let off the e-brake. Anytime you save and quit, it automatically does the e-brake. Can you actually roll down windows in this game? Oh, shit. You can in our car. I don't think you can. I guess you can't in others. We gotta get closer to that door. Oh, it didn't shut. There, now it's shut. All right, well, let's put it in gear and get out. The buttons are quite weird for driving to me. It takes two hands on the keyboard for me to do the shifting and the steering and the driving. And then this mouse hand can just do whatever. Oh, you know what time it is? Beer time. All over the road. Woo-wee! Yeah! Just throw that in there and hope that the cops don't pull us over. That is a thing. You will get breathalyzed, but... Alright. It's way harder to drink and drive at the same time, so I'm going to do my two-handed driving all the way there. I would normally turn on the radio. The engine's not even warm yet. That's another thing. That's another thing. After you build your car, you have to get it up to normal operating temperature before you start tuning it and stuff, because, you know, the air-to-fuel ratio is going to be different, and the car actually has a choke. But once you get it tuned properly, I don't know. I haven't used the choke on mine. Oh, shit. These finished back roads, man. Yeah, you don't seem to need the choke once it's completely tuned properly and all that. And what you do is, I've learned to take the toolbox with me so you can do adjustments on the fly. There's lots of things that you need to adjust, like say your alignment's off and you're driving off, you're pulling to the left. You can exit the vehicle and fix that right here on the road and then go test it. So I have learned it's best to take the toolbox with you. It seems that things that you put in your vehicle stay in your vehicle for the most part. I have not lost any items on the road just by driving with something in the car. So I always have a case of beer next to me in the passenger seat because that's the way to do it in Finland. And, you know, bring some food with you. I'm about to go buy some fluids for the car. I need a belt for the alternator. That's the #1 thing right now. And this will kill you. You do want to make sure that this bastard's not coming. I got murdered by that thing. Like, murdered bad. I was actually towing a car with this. I was towing my car after I built it. I was going to tow it there and fill it up with fuel. I didn't think a half a tank would be very good. But you know what? Once you get it tuned properly, half a tank is quite good. Half a tank will get you around pretty well. Unless you have it tuned wrong or you have a leak somewhere, leaking gas like I had. So I was going to tow it, and I couldn't stop very fast. But that wasn't even the case. I didn't hear a train. I didn't see a train. It's a real pain in the ass to try. I'm going to die. And that's what it's like when you die in the Finnish simulator. Well, here we are back in the urine simulator. Back in the Finnish simulator. I died, and I chose not to save the game after death. Let's see, do I have my letter? I do. Because when you reload in, my vehicle wouldn't be here anymore, and then it's going to be a real pain in the ass. So I just kind of force quit the game. I cheated, really, is what it is. But, yeah, I'm just going to get to the highway, and then I'll let you guys see where we're at. So, yeah. That's not normal for me to die, but I do normally play with the controller, not the WSAD keys. Now, this game does also support steering wheels if you happen to have a steering wheel for your computer. It is supported. So, it is truly a car driving sim, but I just truly suck. And, shit, I went off the road, hit a tree, and it's that easy to die. Talk about realism, right? It's supposed to be permadeath, but we have that turned off, and like I said, I quit out of the game completely, so it wouldn't count that, but I'll leave it in there for you to see. I'll see you guys at the highway. Well, guys, this is about where I just died, and we have Green Car Man driving around up here. We're almost back to we're almost to the highway. That's why I went ahead and started up the old recording here. Like I said, I'm used to driving with a controller, so sorry if it's cringy watching me drive this thing. I'm literally driving with W, S, A, and D. W is forward. Well, it's just like playing a video game. W is forward, S is stop. Something like that. No, W and A are forward and stop. Alright, we're going to turn this way. These roads aren't wide enough for more than one car until you get on the highway. Here be the highway. Alright, we're going to stop. Well, I'm not even going to stop. I'm not even going to look. What I'm going to do is drop it down to first gear, stay on the shoulder, check my mirror, which I don't see anyone coming. That mirror right there. In the car that we're building, we actually get a rear view mirror. Like I said, you can import your own music and sit there and listen to the radio. They even add in funny ads and stuff in between songs, which is great. Yeah. Now, you got to watch out for some of these people. I've had people swerve at me like they just want you to die. This game can do that to you. I would turn on the in-game music, but I'm scared that it's going to have some kind of copyright, so I'm not gonna. We're almost going the speed limit, which is 100 kilometers an hour. And this thing, you really don't want to go much faster than that. You'll see here in a minute. It'll start wobbling back and forth on its own when I'm not doing it. It's actually kind of sort of weakly doing it right now. I do have another gear. I probably have more. No, I only have 4 gears. And that's all you need. If this thing goes much faster than this, you're in trouble. So, yeah. See it wobbling? That just means you hit the brakes, slow down, go down a gear, and get back in your lane. I didn't want to try to correct it. It starts wobbling back and forth, and it's just like, man, this van is not meant for going that fast. And that's not that fast. That's like 60 miles an hour or something. 100 kilometers an hour. It's not that fast. It's like normal highway speeds here in America. And that's for some of the slower highways. But, yeah, if you ride in too high of RPMs all the time, then your temp will go up. So I am making sure I go to the right gear. Yeah, it's a long trip to the store, and if you don't know the map, you might get lost. It's quite easy to get lost. You have windshield wipers and you have lights, so if it's raining or if it's nighttime, you can still see. But I'll tell you, the lights with the windshield or with the nighttime aren't that great. All right, so coming up is our first major road. We're not going to take it. That takes us to the landfill, and also an airstrip for airplanes. And no, I do not believe there are airplanes in the game. At least not at the moment. Oh God, could you imagine if they add airplanes? It's already stupidly realistic when it comes to driving and everything else. Could you imagine if they add airplanes? Like, my God. That would be bad. Let's just hope there's not a cop up here. Throw that in the floorboard. Come on. Oh, he didn't throw it. He normally just chunks it, pelts it at whatever. Alright. Well, we are almost there. It's going to be the next major turn. Oh. I don't think Finnish people are as lightweight as this guy. This guy drinks one beer and he gets a little bit woozy. About like me, IRL, me in real life. Now, does that mean I stop at 1? Sometimes. A lot of times I'll have a beer at night, and that's plenty for me. And then sometimes I'll have 5 or 6. You just never know. It depends on the day, I guess, right? So here's the gas station in which we can fill up the tank for this thing. We only have a little more than a quarter tank. Oh, I thought I stalled for a minute. This thing takes diesel. Oh, shit. You know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring the gas can. Let's pull the handbrake, get out of driving mode, and get out of here. I totally forgot to bring my gas can. I need a gas can to fill up to put gas in the car once I'm done building it. This dude is a true asshole. Fuck you, buddy. Go to pussy, please, it says. I'm sorry for my bad language. That's what it says in the bottom.
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärven kova jätkä olevina?
This dude is truly an asshole. And you actually literally have, oh, the mailbox, right? We got a package, or we got an envelope to mail so we can get parts for our car. All right, so usually when you drive in this game, in this van, for some reason, my daughter pointed this out, the envelope comes back here somewhere. You don't lose it all the way, but it's like it goes to places that it shouldn't go. Last time we found it in the wheel well, and it's actually not in the wheel well. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let me shut the door. This guy will literally kill you because he drives like an idiot. Watch him. Oh, shit, he's actually coming at me. Yeah, you gotta watch out for him, dude. He's an asshole. Well, I was just saying earlier how you never actually lose the item that you were trying not to lose when you're driving. But I may have actually lost my envelope, which, if so, that's a first for me. I've never actually lost the envelope, and I've brought many envelopes. That's how you get car parts. Huh. I just crawled all the way through there. Yeah. Usually you can barely see it, like right here in the wheel well. Oh. No, that's just daylight. Well, hell, man. Alright, whatever. We can order parts whenever I come back for gas, I reckon. So this is the store. Well, good day. What brings you to the city? Oh, he'll get to know us. Eventually, he gets really cool with us. All right, so we need a minimum of 3 brake fluids. That's for the clutch and the brakes. I'm going to go ahead and grab this fan belt. I'm going to grab a fire extinguisher because you never know. 1 jug of motor oil. 1 jug of coolant. I'm not sure if I actually grabbed that or not. We'll find out. And I'm going to grab this fuel. This is for a 2-stroke engine. That's for our, we have a mini bike also. And you can buy sugar and other things. I don't know if you can cook or not. That's bug spray, bug repellent. There's milk, but I don't need milk. I need like, we'll take 3 cases of beer. We'll buy a bunch of finished sausages. A couple pizzas. Like, we're going to be prepped for a while. And some cheesy chips. Alright, what did this run? 1,870 marks. And that's not even getting gas yet. So this is some of the items, all the beer and shit. I literally have to run out one at a time. There's some of the items. On the way, while we're here, I'm going to go check and see if anyone needs their septic emptied, their septic tanks. If so, I'm going to bring my tanker truck out here and make some money. The big items, you literally have to bring them piece by piece out here. But like I said, I've never actually dropped an item out of the vehicle until now, and I don't know that it dropped out of the vehicle. For all I know, it's lost in the seat somewhere. Oh shit, I forgot to throw. I just dropped it. So I'm going to have to actually look around and see if possibly my envelope is somewhere in the seat. I don't know how many minutes drive this was. Maybe it's only like 5 minutes. But either way, it feels like such a long drive when you're driving it. And the fact that you can die so easy. So easy. In my car, I plan on buying a 5-point harness. Maybe you don't die as easy if you get in a wreck with a 5-point harness. I don't know. You can buy racing seats and harness and all that. All that's just going to the house. I love keeping a case of beer in every vehicle. I know drinking and driving is horrible, but this is Finland. I mean, they don't want you to drink and drive either, but come on, man. I'm out of town. Well, not for him. Technically, you're a 19-year-old. You're either 19 or 20, I guess, depending on what month it is. And your parents are out of town, and you're just kind of building the old car up so you can drive around. That's the end game. Well, no, it's not. Once you build the car, you can go to drag strips and drag race. You can go do rally races. You can actually soup up the car. There's some cool parts you can buy in that magazine. You can buy a dual carburetor setup. You can buy racing exhaust. You can buy all sorts of cool stuff, man. This game is quite something. All right, let me make sure that I did everything. All right, I got all my stuff. The fire extinguisher holder. Oh, you can actually mount it to a car. No, thank you, sir. Make sure you're not hiding anything back here. All right. If you ever break into the place because they're closed, right here, one of these buttons opens the door, and the other one turns on and off the gas pump outside. Shh. You're not supposed to know that. All right, so let's go ahead and get some diesel in here. You have to roll your mouse wheel back to unscrew things and roll it forward to screw things in. Here's some diesel. I don't know how much this thing can hold, but it gets pretty damn good mileage. So it's not that big of a deal to just fill it up. It'll last a long time on one tank. It's a diesel, you know. It's a small diesel engine. It's not a big truck. What sucks is when you go to fill up the poop truck, the poop mobile, that's when it gets to really suck with prices. I've had that cost a lot of money before. What I'm going to do is just walk away, which kind of puts it back. See? Technically, I could have just gone and put it back, but I think that's faster. I don't know. All right. Now, before I leave, well, for one, I'm going to have to pay the man. For two, here, I'm going to finish headbutt my way in. Dude. Come on, where's my envelope? I've never ever lost anything in a vehicle like this. Can't headbutt my way into the seats right from here. Well, I guess what's lost is lost forever. What's back there? There's that beer bottle that I threw that I thought I threw that never went anywhere. Hold on. Let me check out this wheel well. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen it in wheel wells. Then you can just grab it. The game's kind of glitchy, I guess, but really it's not that bad. It's not in that bad a shape. It's hilarious too. It's meant to be funny. Alright, I'm just kind of trailing my mouse around looking for words. Well, let's go pay the man for gas and not worry about the envelope. Oh shit, asshole's back. The dude will literally kill you with no regrets. He's about to be an idiot, I think. Alright. We just got 96 marks of gas. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, homeboy's gone. If you wanted to save while you're here, you can. I'm not going to, but here's the urinal. You just come out back and you don't have to pee to save. I just, you know, you can. But you just click it and it'll save and quit. There is no save without quitting yet. Alright, so we've just bought a ton of food and a ton of beer. It's time to go party here in Finland. I'm going to headbutt my way into the front of this real quick. Just to double check that I don't see a letter anywhere. because that has never happened to me. Yeah. Letter's gone, dude. Letter's gone. Oh well, at least I didn't pay any money yet. Alright, time to head home. I did put my... Yeah, I put my gas cap back on. Alright. Well, long drive home, I guess. Let's undo the handbrake. Start up that ignition. Give it some gas. Should start easier because it's already warm. I guess not. There we go. Well, yeah, no idea. It's alright though, it's not the biggest of deals. Oh no, party foul! Good enough, right? Right. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in gear and head home. Oh shit, that can actually kill you. That was just luck in my behalf. Alright, well, I'm gonna head all the way home in this awesome Finnish simulator. And as long as I don't die, I will see you guys there. If I happen to see a letter in the road, I'm gonna stop for it, but I don't know. I've never seen that happen. I don't know, these white dots get you thinking, huh? Just leave it in second and cruise out of here. Alright guys, in case you're ever wondering how to get home, you drive until you see a field, and there's a house with a red roof on the side over there. Actually, I guess it depends on which direction you left. Huh. Well, this is the way I always take. I drive until there's a field on the side, and you'll pass a couple houses on both sides. You'll see that one with the red roof. And follow this road down. You take the very first left, right here. And then you go down and take your first right. And that'll take you all the way home, past the train tracks and all that. Just be careful on the train tracks. So yeah. Well guys, we made it home safely. I've already unloaded a lot of the stuff from my van. I thought I was recording and I was talking to you guys and drinking beer and trying to make it in that. Yeah. So I've already unloaded all my food and all that. It's all over the back here. This is brake fluid. Got a few of those. Got an engine oil. Got some coolant. A few cases of beer. This is 2-stroke gas and oil mixture for the little mini bike here. Totally rideable. Barely. It scares the shit out of me. Let's see. Let's get that out. So we made it home. Nice and safe. I'm a little bit woozy. I guess let's go work on this dirtiness because I am very dirty right now. And I'll show you what this is like. One thing that I missed that I thought I was recording was I got a phone call. A guy wanted me to empty his sewage tank, his septic tank, and he's up there right by the store that we went to. Remember, we live here. The route that I take to the store is I drive down this road, then we go down this, and then we're on the highway. No, then we go here, and then cross over the railroad tracks, then we get on the highway. Some shit. Nope. Oh my god. Alright. I live here. Go down this road. Take it over this way. Then this way. And then we're on the highway, which is the red line. I always forget that the red line is actual road. I think that that's like the exterior of the map. Drove it up here. Turned right. And here was the store that we were at right here. And that's where the guy's septic tank is, right by the store. So we'll be able to go empty that here soon enough and go make some money. In the meantime, let's get our sauna warming up. You actually have to do this ahead of time. First, you crank this all the way up. And then you turn up the timer. You hear this little buzz going on. It's buzzing right now. You have to wait for it to actually warm up. Let's go ahead and move that. We will need to fill this up with water, but it doesn't really matter yet. You got to wait for that to warm up. You want to keep the door shut. You have a thermometer in here. It's right there. It's kind of gross and funny looking. it has to be over 40 degrees Celsius before you can actually use the sauna. So you want to keep the door shut. Leave it shut, wait 5-10 minutes real time, and then come back to it. So in the meantime, I'm going to go headbutt my way into the sink here. Alright, had me some water. It's that or a bunch of beer. You have choices. Alright, so we're only kind of hungry. We're a little bit tired. You can actually have a heart attack if you let the fatigue go all the way up and turn red. It's quite bright out there. Don't need the extra light that's blinding me. Alright, I'm going to work on my engine a little. I'm going to get these pistons in there after I pull the rocker arms back off and all that. And I'll get back to you guys once the sauna's nice and warm, and I'll show you guys what the sauna's like in this game. In the meantime, I get to have fun figuring out what size bolts these are. This is kind of the annoying way of doing it. Or you can pull up the guide online. Hold on, it's going to be something small. Yep. Or you can pull out the guide online and just, you know exactly what size is what for everything. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this back apart, get my pistons put in there, put it back together, and I'll get back with you. Oh no, I don't have to take the timing belt back off because it's not an overhead cam. If it was overhead cam, I'd have to take off the timing belt and it would be more of a pain. So we got that. Put that away. Break it off. That is my rocker arms. Now I have to undo the head bolts. One crazy thing is, just like real life, after you put in the pistons, you have to bolt them. You have to bolt the oh my god, piston rod. Oh shit! I'll shut up. I don't want to mess myself up on my words here. You got to tighten down the shit. I can't think of what they're called. Who cares? You got to bolt down the pistons. The caps, the rod caps. I don't know. I don't remember. Who cares, right? Either way, every piston has to actually be bolted down like it's supposed to be. Here we go. And my phone's ringing. Alright, let's, I'm hoping it's a second sewage job. Alright, now that we got that done. Yeah, I'm really hoping it's sewage job number 2 up in that same spot. That would be awesome.
Hey, that's
My dad asked me to call about the sewage well. It's full. He's drunk. I'll be there in a little bit. Where are you at? Oh, you're over here in Lope. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really like your town very much, but I'll probably make a swing by there for a bunch of money. Why not, right? So I just wanted to show off how freaking ridiculously in-depth this is. Like, it's kind of dumb how in-depth this is. After you do that, you need the head gasket. Then you can put the head back on. And I think it's the same damn size bolt that I just did. Yes, it is. We just pretend I'm using a torque wrench here because I'm supposed to tighten them down to manufacturer specifications. And I don't know what that is in game. It's not a thing in game, luckily. And in fact, once you use a head bolt, technically you're not supposed to reuse that bolt. Head bolts are usually a type of metal that's slightly springy, and it stretches slightly whenever you put the head bolt in. Now, have I reused the same bolts? Hell yes, I have. Many times, but I'm just saying. That's one thing we were taught in car school. Is it always a thing? It's supposed to be, but they actually tighten down and stretch. And then after they've been stretched and held for years, I guess it's time to maybe replace them. Let's see. Not the same size. I'm thinking it's a size bigger, but there's a 5, not quite. My beer constantly moves around all by itself out there. I don't know what's up with that. That's just kind of what it does. But yeah, I'll leave you guys alone for a minute. I'm just going to finish doing this until the sauna's nice and warm. Alright, I've just straight up missed my... Alright, I think this is like the last piece. Hold on. Come on, distributor. I see the hole that you go in. There we go. I believe this is the last piece of the actual engine. that I need. And I just happen to be lucky and have the right size already out. It looks like only one bolt holds the distributor down. Yeah, I believe that is the last of the engine. Hold on. These actually count towards engine, not body. There we go. But that bolts to the body, so I don't need anything like that. Let's see. Hubcaps, brake master cylinder, radio, brake lining. What we got here? Fuel pump. Oh, God. Actually, this mounts in the engine bay. That mounts in the engine bay. It's not like modern cars where it goes in the fuel tank. It goes in the engine bay, but there's that clutch master cylinder starter. That's a piece I'm missing. Sorry, guys. Well, I thought I was about to just go take a shower, but it looks like... come on, bud. Hold on. Where is the starter hole? Oh, the starter hole's on this side. Right there. Don't know what size. But we're actually almost done with putting this engine together. You guys, if you could just sit with me for a second longer. Well, the engine completely done. Like I said, if you don't know how to do any of this like without just figuring it out, go online. They have plenty of guides for how to do all sorts of stuff in this game. Let's lean into this crap. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the screws, so I could have already had the right size out and just didn't know it. There's the screw. There it is. There's only going to be 2 bolts for the starter. One's there. One's there. I'm not going to put the valve cover on yet because we have to actually tune the rocker arms with a flathead screwdriver right here. We have to tune each one of those and make sure that they're just right so the valves open perfectly. Alright, so we're done out here in this finished simulator. Sometime in between these videos I'm going to have to do some cleaning up, but a lot of these are going to be used and then thrown in the trash can. So we've built the engine. I need to go ahead and mount my master cylinder for the clutch, my I think it's called a slave cylinder really, and then my master cylinder for the brakes, all the lining, and then I'll be ready to drop the engine in, and you guys will be here for that. My dirtiness is in the red. That's the one thing that won't kill you. You just get a lot more flies. But I'm willing to bet it is nice and warm in there. Let's go ahead and open that. Oh, can I have it? Yeah. Go ahead and sit it right there where your feet are supposed to go. Yeah, the water doesn't spill when you turn it upside down. It's starting to get dark. Where's my lights? Hold on. There we go. Now my sauna's nice and pretty. Alright. Technically in a real sauna, you would grab this. You come up here and have a seat. Sit by this railing probably. Scoop some water up and probably toss it that way. Like that. For some reason, sitting in a sauna washes you. I don't know if it really works that way. From what I know, it makes you sweat. that meter though. So as you see, my dirtiness goes down as I toss water on these hot coals. I don't normally come sit all the way back here. I normally stand right next to it because it doesn't really matter. Getting really thirsty, that can kill you. Anytime you turn on running water in this game, you get really, you gotta pee. Like, running water makes you have to pee. Alright, so we're about done in here. Guess we'll do that. I usually just leave this running. I don't think it can burn your house down. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and crank the time back up. I leave it running. That way I don't have to wait for it to warm up. And I go ahead and sit that right there. That way I'll be ready just to fill it back up. Let's go ahead and headbutt the water in here. Unless I got beer in here, I do not. Let's headbutt the fountain, or the faucet. Let's turn it on and... Alright. My fatigue is way up, my hunger, and I gotta pee because I'm listening to running water. Let's go ahead and eat some food real quick from my awesome van out here. Alright, that fixed me right up. Let's just shut the door. Alright. Well, you really don't want to stay up too late in this game. We'll just pee outside. I mean, it's alright. Come over here and pee away from the beer. There we go. You really don't want to wait till it's too late to go to sleep. You start hearing this really annoying cuckoo bird sound. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. And it's so often it will drive you crazy. So it's easier just to go in there, stare at that TV till you get fatigued, and then go to sleep. Oh, it's trickling out. I think I have bladder problems also, the way it streams. Alright, we're good. It's currently Tuesday. Tomorrow we're going to go suck some poop out of the well, I think. And probably grab some gas while we're out there. In the meantime, we're going to catch some shut-eye. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to unplug the damn... Forgot to unplug the phone. It's the drunk man. I tried to call everybody. Can you please pick me up from the pub? Drive me home? No. I really don't want to. I'm not going to. That bastard, though, didn't even let me sleep all night. I should have unplugged the phone. I knew it. Now it's not even daytime yet. Look how dark it is out there. We'll have to turn on this finished, screwed up channel. If you sit there and stare at this, it'll make you tired. And I can see why. But as you see, guys, this is a full-out simulator for driving, a full-out simulator for building cars, full-out simulator for sucking poop out of wells. But you need to put your food in the kitchen before the pizza will become... Oh, no. I don't know what he said, but Garrett's messaging me. I'll get the food in the kitchen one day, Garrett. I really don't care, though. Right now, it's in the van. It's in the scary van where scary people go. Yeah. So now let's go and see if I could sleep some more just to finish the night off. Come on, sleep all night. So, now you guys see what I've been playing for the last couple days. I've gotten quite addicted to it. I'm going to go ahead and reorder my gauge that I thought I had ordered. Not the big tachometer, but this right here, it's a air-to-fuel ratio gauge. We're going to order it. I'm going to grab this, and it's coming with me this time, for sure. For sure! But, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and end this video here soon. I'm just going to leave it right there for now. I'm going to end this video, and on the next video, we're going to go out on an adventure and go suck some poop and clear out some septic tanks, make some money, and then we'll come back here and I'll get the engine on this engine hoist, and we'll roll it over here, throw it in the car. But first, I need to add my master cylinder and slave cylinder and all that junk so we can have working parts once we get it in here. So I hope you guys are enjoying my awesome finished simulator. This game is quite amazing. It is called My Summer Car. It's on sale in the Steam sale right now for $11.99. Hope you guys are enjoying my playthrough. Let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.